So Microsoft bought Activision for $70 billion. That's got to be the biggest transaction in gaming history, let alone transaction history in the world. $70 billion. What does that mean? Well, it means Game Pass is going to be loaded with a bunch of Activision Blizzard games. Games like StarCraft, games like Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty. I mean, the list goes on, right? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I think it's both. I'm going to tell you about the good stuff. This is going to sucker punch Sony right in the face when it comes to games and the console wars. If you're into that thing, I really don't believe in console wars. Because, I just believe that both systems do offer their own quality, their own taste, their own unique experience. So I don't think there's one over the other, but I know PlayStation does have a lot of great exclusives like Last of Us and God of War. But when it comes to Xbox Game Pass, that is definitely like the biggest bang for your buck, right? Because really, if you get Game Pass, it's only $5 a month. $5 a month to play all these games. And there's so many games, like, you really can't play them all in a month. It's going to take you some time. But them buying Activision / Blizzard is one big, bold move. I mean, this is going to change. This generation is the most ambitious generation of all generations before it, right? Because $70 billion in a transaction just to buy a company, that's bigger than big. That's gigantic. And that is going to really make Sony going to have to really fight hard to stay in a competitive with Microsoft, right? I mean, can you imagine if they would have paid that in cash? Imagine how much truckload of money that would have to be delivered to the person selling it. Like, I don't know who owns Activision. I haven't looked into it, but I know for a fact that would be a ton of money. So we are going to have one crazy generation. And the thing is that this generation has really it's been slow, right? Like, because not everybody has a PS5 and not everybody has an Xbox Series X. I have a Series S. It's easy to get. It's available in stores. But the X and the PS5 is still hard to get, especially with, certain graphic cards, with NVIDIA's RTX series. It's hard to get your hands on these gaming gear, I guess you could say. And it's crazy to think about it. That's 70 billion. I mean, I think it was like 68.5 billion. But if you round it off, that's still a lot of damn money. And that's a big purchase for Microsoft. And I think Microsoft, what they're trying to do since the last generation, they really screwed up big time. And I think they might have lost a lot of money. I'm not sure, because the last generation with their TV and gaming combination, that just threw people off big time. Nobody cared about the TV or what they offered about, different channels and how you can surf through that. That was uninteresting, and I think it turned a lot of people off. But I think what they're trying to do now is really like, well, we got to get back in the game. We wanna win this war, so-called war. I don't think it's much of a console war, but we'll just say it just for the sake of the argument, right? And but that's crazy. And you can imagine how that's gonna change Game Pass. I mean, Activision and Blizzard combined. Blizzard is that's probably one of my favorite studios of all time. I love Blizzard games. I do play StarCraft from time to time. I do play Diablo from time to time. And World of Warcraft. That's another big game. I don't play much as World of Warcraft like everybody else does, but I have tried it once or twice. It didn't put my interest. Maybe I just need to play it more. I don't know. But that's a big move for Microsoft. And I don't know what Sony's gonna. I know Sony's gonna come out with their own kind of service like Game Pass, but that's yet to be seen. And if they do come out with that, they're gonna have a hard time trying to compete against that major purchase right there. Just think about it. Like Xbox is Microsoft is really trying to like win people back, because I think a lot of people left Xbox after that last generation, because offering TV, like nobody cared about that. Who cared about? I didn't care about that. I want to play games. I care about games. That's why I want to know what you got. What kind of games you got to offer me that I'm going to play, that I can play only on your platform, right? And so I think that's probably the biggest move they could. I don't think you can make a bigger move than that. That's what I'm trying to get to. So, Game Pass is going to be. I feel like they are going to take some loss in the beginning, but in the long run, man, it's going to be well worth that big purchase. And, with all the stuff that's going on and with Blizzard and, with the allegations and the sexual stuff, I don't know. I really didn't look into it, but I know that there's problems going on inside the workplace. So we'll see how that happens. And if they're going to kind of switch and kind of reorganize the team and try to get better policies in there for the workers to feel comfortable at work. Because that would be a good thing, because that kind of problems really disturbs how the finished product of a game will turn out to be. Because you need all the workers to really focus on what they're doing. And if you got problems like that, it throws out the whole flow of creating a game, a very good game. And Blizzard and Activision together, that's crazy right there too. But, that's the world we live in now. Let me know your thoughts. Leave me a comment on the comment box below. I would like to know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video and you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I drop another video or when I go live. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, because that is some great big news. Like, that's probably the biggest news in gaming history alone, just history in general. Crazy, right? Well, I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.